Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the texturing part over here. We had unwrapped it and textured it. So now let's continue with the further texturing of this and this over here. So for this, what we'll be doing over here is like, we'll be just selecting this all. So select this all over here. So let's go into the material. We'll go into this. We'll just pick this color and we'll make it more lighter, and we'll just assign the color to it so it is properly visible over here. So we'll be assigning a bit of a lighter color. So lighter color will be much more visible. So let's go on selecting this. So just assign the color over here. Alright. So once you assign this color over here, now what we'll be doing over here is like, we'll be assigning some texture over here for this. So we need to make it look as a old part. So let's go into this, take a bitmap into the goods Bogie folder, textures. Let's preview some textures over here. We can take any texture over here. We can take this texture. So let's just assign the texture. Let's go into it. Let's give a UVW map over here. Increase its height. And if you require a bit of bump or normal maps, you can assign the normal maps also. So I'm just assigning, go into maps, let's go into bump, and let's give a bit of noise over here. That's it, to give it a bit of rougher look. So you can give a bit of rough look to it. Now we'll be assigning some texture to the wheels as well. So for the wheels, what we'll be doing over here, we can just go into rendering, view image file. We'll go back and check out some references. So if you see this over here, then we can just use some mixed textures over here. Even you can unwrap it. So if you want to unwrap it, you can easily unwrap this stuff if required. Press, you can just select this. You can press Alt and Q, that's for the isolate selection. Or even you want to create a texture over here, you can just create a texture in Photoshop. So let's open Photoshop over here. So let's go into file, open. So let's try to create some mixed texture over here. For this, I'm not unwrapped it. I can take this texture one, go into file, open. Can take this texture. So you can try to merge this, both the textures over here. You can use a bit of blending mode over here, much better. File, save as, can just name it as mix. Okay, so let's go into this, select this, polygons, over here go into material, bitmap, just click on this, mix over here, UVW map, and just set it as a cylinder over here. So still it is not fitting, you can use any of it. You can use a box also, looks much better. Hope your texture is not stretching over here. So let's go into it and just click on the end isolate option. So convert to an editable poly, press 4, select this, again assign this texture, set it as a box, convert to poly, select this, just assign it. That's it. Alright. So now what we'll be doing over here is like, we'll be just directly deleting this stuff. So select this wheels, we'll just deleting this all. And if you want to generate some metallic look, you can give a bit of such metallic look over here. So you can just push this. So keep on saving your files. Alright. So now if you want to unwrap this, you can easily unwrap this. You want to give a bit of rusted metal look, you can give a bit of a rusted metal look also. So let's open Photoshop. Let's go into file, open, file, open. So I can take this, take this texture here. Just mix it. So if you want, you can just mask the area. Can go into this and we can so what we can do here is like we can just reduce its opacity and flow. So let's try it how it looks like. Save as it and rusted, save it as JPG. So we'll off this, go into material, rusted, assign it, UVW map, box, mesh smooth. So if you want to try some other texture, we can go with some other texture also, because it is more merging over here. Even if you want, you can just unwrap it. So convert to editable poly. So we'll off this, select the polygons, just give a UVW map, set as a box. So convert to editable poly. So press 4 over here, select this all, I'll go into this individually, UVW, box, or planar, better, you can just set in that particular way. So hope it doesn't stretch much. So go into this, press R and just scale it. Convert to editable poly. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.